So yeah. Either way, hopefully it's going to be okay. We're also on the primary stream, so if one of these streams is not going too well, you do have a secondary option. So load up both.
This is not the primary stream. There are games and Dota TV, guys. I promote.
That's right. The primary stream is actually for this one. I believe it's Llama.
Yep.
I think Llama is our primary stream.
That is the right thing to do. So if you guys want to check that out, please do so. Your own discretion.
It's all good.
This
Share the cast of love.
Yeah, this is not the official stream, so check it out
Rebel,
on Dota TV.
that observer ward. Ah, the smoke breaks on Seedoy. They
that
want to
was-
slip through that small little area in FNG, just watch the Seedoy move down south.
That wasn't gonna work. There's like no way. This-
Well, if you're warding the bottom way, okay, then all the other smokes break. Okay,
yeah,
it's a complete disaster.
Done. It's done. It's cut it off.
30 seconds to battle.
I have seen that move multiple times though. Like you try and like slip yourself down through this little area, and then you find like that one little hero that's moving in this little tree line.
Not today, Toblerone. Not
it is-
today.
I have not been called that in a very long time.
What, Toblerone?
Yeah.
I like it. It's a
So
nice
it's
name.
one of the very few nicknames my father called me.
The battle begins.
Alright, so bottom room belongs to Rebels.
Every coin helps.
It's just going to be the mids that pick it up anyway. And Vanscore's already going to say hello to the Faceless Void. That's where I want to see where Aloha Dance will move. the Enigma versus the Doom Harassment.
They are doing dual off, by the way. See?
Again?
Yeah. Because they understand. Anytime you pick up this Void, Rebel is like, hell yeah, we get a really advantageous matchup now, and we can rotate the Doom down there. It's like deja vu. This is exact same. I just saw this game.
Yes, you did. Oh, why change it if it's not broken? At least if you're Rebels.
They are going to swap things around, though. VP are going to be the ones to swap things around.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not dealing with any of this.
They're on Slaughter and Witch Doctor up on the top lane now. Was Vanskill? I think he was coming in for a courier snipe. But
Not gonna happen.
LaSalle's already out.
They've changed a lot of things on VP. They've even rotated Aloha Dance over here. Just so that it's hard for Vanscore to go aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
But Vanscore has like the craziest RNG look I've ever seen, and he immediately grabs the Alpha Wolf.
Lucky duck.
Yeah.
So Vanskill farms up the Radiant jungle. You run a duel off where Axe just soaks up experience. But at the same time, this now means what, like, Seedoy is going to get a large amount of farm as well?
Yeah. I mean, Seedoy... I don't know, actually. Witch Doctor's really annoying. And he got Maledict level 1, which I'm a really big fan of in a lane like this, actually. I think it's quite good.
Even over Paralyzing Cast? Because you rely on Slaughter to get the crush?
Yeah, exactly. And it's more if the Axe tries to one-on-one contest you, the level 1 cast does nothing, right? It's better to go for the complete Maledict, and the heal doesn't really benefit you as much in this lane because you know it's just an Axe. It's better to try to zone him out, get some kill potential going. Especially since the bottom lane is going to do something similar.
Well, looks like our stream gets to have 5 million issues, so we did actually drop. We'll try and do a quick restart and see if that works. If it doesn't, then we'll have to wait the full 5 minutes before we stream again.
Do it now, Toby. Do it now.
I just did it now, actually. I'm thinking now, so everyone can miss First Blood. Wah, 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 wah.
I like it a lot.
Alright. So it should be encoding and streaming again. If it doesn't work by 7:08 our time, then it doesn't work quite right. Shashlo, looks like you're in trouble. And this should actually be First Blood with Maledict on him. He doesn't have enough life to survive it. He'll come through the tree line, but the Maledict is still ticking him out, and the last attack from No Fear will reach. So First Blood is spilt, the axe will drop, and the Rebels are on the defense.
Maledict. Told you. It would pay off.
Solid.
They were going to get that kill, no matter what. Goes on to the Witch Doctor too. He's going to immediately buy the Wind Lace. 370 move speed, which allows him to trade really well. Overall, in a good position now in the laning phase. It is going to force Vanscore up here now, though. As a result of this. Mid lane seems relatively even. 17 CS for Puck, 13 for Wind Ranger, but just fine overall.
The fact that Vanskull's up here too now means just Enigma has a great old time. Like, we're 3.5 minutes and he's already up at level 4. And still pulling in the cash. What do you think about this from Sharshler, where you actually go for, like, Battle Hunger and 2 points of spin over getting something like the call?
I think he just anticipates not being able to get the call off at all. Realizes maybe the Battle Hunger has more potential here. Because he doesn't have a setup here. What is he going to do? Walk slowly at them?
True.
There's a Windlace on the Witch Doctor now.
So maybe you just like zone the Witch Doctor out, but then he just gets Voodoo Restoration, so even the damage you do doesn't really equate to anything.
Yeah. No, he's got 2 levels of Maledict in this lane. It's really good against the Axe. You can just burst them every single time with the stun combo, and goes down quite quickly as a result. Luckily, the Sven is still getting nearly absolute free farm, and the Axis still has 20 CS compared to the 13 of the Faceless Void.
I kind of wasn't really expecting this passive until moments like this. Maledict level 2, now the Paralyzing Cast's going to bounce back down again. A double crush here from Yoku. And Vanskull, well, he's starting to heal up a lot more. Thanks to that Scorched Earth, and they actually bring in the Disrupt to the wall. It kicks up in Yoku. He's going to crush Available. He's going to find 2 of them. Sharshlo not spinning, thanks to the fact also No Fear stopped attacking.
Why does that keep happening? Why do they keep getting both? That happened in the last game too, where he was able to find the edge and catch both of them and survive as a result.
Radiant's top tower is under
That
attack.
needs to stop happening for Rebel.
Wait, Sharshlo, you... No. You're just not considering having a move at that.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Alright,
It
so
does leave the Sven exposed though at bottom.
it does. But are you really concerned if you're a Seedoi? Like, you've only got 1 point up in Warcry, he's put 3 points up in Great Cleave.
Nah, he is not concerned in the least. The Void still is not level 6, and more importantly than that, the Wind Ranger is not looking to rotate.
Do they even have the damage? Like, if you bring in both the Black Hole as well as the Coroner, do you
Yes.
actually have enough?
I believe you have enough.
Oh. Cask will fly.
Oh, that was sick.
Doesn't have Phase Shift available. The Focus Fire is still going to go to work. He's got himself another Phase Shift if he wants to, as he triggers off the rune nice and quickly. Maybe a little bit more concerned. They're almost going to lose that Dire Observe Ward if they're not careful. In fact, I'll take me a while. We'll actually deny it.
Aloha Dance, Soul Rings up preemptively, looking for a stun. He's going to get a DD rune here too. This might actually be a fight that Rebel wants to take. Especially with G having so little mana and no bottle charges. Like, if they were to go on him right now, I think they could kill him. If he just pops the coil. This is predicated on the belief though that he thinks the Enigma isn't there anymore.
Well, Enigma is nearby, but not close enough. Seedoi just is chipping away at the bottom tower, but Void now has his level 6. So I want to watch for the supports. I also want to watch for Wish Doctor's levels. Like that combination with the Void.
The Witch Doctor is going to get 6 at a relatively reasonable time. They're going to go for the smoke immediately right now with Aloha Dance, but like you said, that was the combination that was by far the most successful for them in the last game.
Yep.
Being able to get the Witch Doctor from the dog.
Oh, Seedoi's going to start the fight already. Faces Void, gets the Chrono. He doesn't actually have Seedoi in it though. He only caught in the Disruptor, and with Vanskull arriving, the Black Hole's going to go to work. Vanskull walked back into it, and Yoku with a follow-up crush. Disruptor won't get anything off actually. No, he does get the wall, keeping Yoku and Aloha Dance there. Meaning that No Fear is the only one left to chase down Vanskull.
Radiant
And this will fail.
Really needed their puck to be able to TP down there. They were going to go for a play like that, especially on the Faceless Void, who they don't have a lot of kill potential on. Like, I'm surprised that as soon as the Chrono dropped, the puck didn't TP, because he had to have known the rest were going to come in. Maybe they can fight too if he's down there with the DD rune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just odd decision making.
Alright, I'm kind of hoping our stream comes back up again. We're at crunch time. I think we've gone past it, so... Luckily, we are still going out on the main stream. But our smaller one's broken. FNG. Wait, that call not reach him.
Dire's bottom tower.
I think Sharshlo actually thought that was going to reach as well.
Yeah, they're wasting a lot of time now on the side of Rebel. This is a much more successful game from VP. still think though that maybe they had the opportunity at bottom, but unfortunately it doesn't go. So we move on from that, and now Rebel, they have to shift things a little bit. Their Axe is still kind of underfarmed. Looks like he's not gonna go for the typical build we see anymore, which was the Vanguard. Looks like he realizes the need for his Blink Dagger.
How are we looking overall? Okay, VP seem to have a slight advantage in net worth.
Yeah.
1,700. And the experience is even higher. It's actually over 3,000 in the experience.
I mean, they're definitely doing quite well for themselves right now. Whenever you have a jungler, you're always going to have this kind of advantage, especially after the bottom fight.
Things might start to change up a little bit. Like, Sven's now got his Dominator up, so he's starting to stack up the Ancients.
Yeah. And they really just have to get their puck involved. I feel like this hero's being a little bit underutilized, just because he's comfortable with the pace of the farming game right now.
The FNG got a little bit of help coming over in the hands of the Witch Doctor, who does have the Maledict level 2 plus Death Ward. So Seedoy, Chrono it now, Maledict, Death Ward, and you can say goodbye to that Sven. He will not survive, and they want to make sure they get more disrupts in the neighborhood with a Void Time walking forward. They have extra help, actually. Nope. The Wind Ranger, not available to be there anymore after being taken out. I just say by the removal from the top lane.
I'm surprised that that puck did not finish that orb. It just feels like they're always one step behind. They're not even going to get a rebuttal kill for their Sven death, like right in front of them. That's really significant. They don't have the level 6 yet on the Doom either. The Void is starting to pick up some farm at bottom. He's just going to swap things around. In mid lane, the Wind Ranger just continues to get some farm.
I can't believe how actually successful VP's been with all their rotations too. It's just like there's no collateral kills coming. It's like everything just keeps going their way and nothing is taken away from them. Now at this rate, like Aloha, does he actually have wait, what's going on? Okay, I seem to be bugging out when I try and click on things. But yeah, it's the full mech.
Yeah.
This team fight's getting stronger and stronger for VP as time goes by.
Now you've got the Axe, who is about to get the Blink Dagger, but even then, things are a little bit too delayed. Like you said, the mech is just completed on the Enigma. Really reasonable timing. The Doom has absolutely nothing. Still has not hit his level 6 at 11 minutes in, and this is a hero notorious for getting it at a pretty quick time.
Another rotation from VP. Aloha and No Fear. They have the Observer Ward down, so they saw the Vanskor walked up the hillside. And Vanskor, this time around, is going to actually mess with them. They got Malefic stuns, they got Maledict. Are you going to commit the Death Wall with Paralyzing Casting? The extra bounce up from the creeps on the side. Vanskor, he's ticking down. I don't know if that Maledict will be just enough damage. He's still regenerating as this all goes on. Aloha triggers off his own mech. Vanskor will survive through it, so it ends up being a 1-for-1 trade-off. And now Chronosphere. Take Me Wild just on the edge of it. Faceless Void, there is the Dream Call available as well here from the puck. But who are they going on? He's still trying to make up his mind about who he actually wants to attack. It will end up being the Witch Doctor with the orb.
Did you mean to elude me?
But no more from that. It's going to be a 2-for-1, but it's jungler and support for one support. None of the cores actually fall.
Yeah, now you've got the Blink Dagger completed onto Shadeslow. They're in a really decent spot right now. Looks like Seedoy is going to go for a different build than we normally see. This is something that a lot of people have been experimenting with by going for the Echo Saber early on. Really boosting the damage of this hero. And with 2 melee cores on the other side, I think it's worth it.
Alright, I'm gonna see if we're alive again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Of course, it has to happen on our last game of today.
And time to call Rob over.
We could try and call Rob over, but at the same time, like, oh wait, we just do it this way, man.
Okay.
Our stream is down, man. We don't know how to bring it back up. Restarting doesn't fix it. We got technology here. We get to use it.
We have the skills.
We do.
Okay, so top looks like that's what they're gonna go for. They're all smoked up. They're making their way over. Game is paused. FNG's like, I know what's coming. Let's plan this out. It's not actually what's happening at all. Please don't think that. He's just getting a brief second of lag. But
Smoke versus smoke. They walk directly into each other. Look for the shackle at the moment. The black hole! It catches 3 here from Aloha Dance with the paralyzing cask and the death ward going to work. Actually, they cancel the death ward pretty damn quickly. But still, Shashlo, the call won't give him enough armor to survive that fight. So they end up taking out 2. Looking for a little bit more. Seedoi trying to retreat back to the safety of his tier 1 tower. Chrono still down for another 21 seconds. But they're going to be ready to go in again. As Seedoi, there's your crush. Paralyzing cask will fly. That Maledict again over on Seedoi. The shackle won't be able to latch, but it gives him enough time to do enough damage that the Maledict will trigger him out. The Dream Coil here from Take Me Wild try to do more work. They bring down the Enigma, but that Voodoo Restoration is allowing FNG to actually fight through this whole Doom. While Disruptor drops the ulti down. Not enough control, and there's your Chrono. Back up again. VP all around him, killing Rebels in basically the bubble field. And Vanskor, have they got more? There's your axe. Shashlo comes in for the dunk. Yoku may still be ready to fight here if they can just find a little bit of an opening. With the amplification over on Vanskor and Crush, you'll actually just use it to back past the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, with Shashlo up there's no reason to take that fight, but still really good for VP overall. They were able to take out both the cores, including the Sven and the Puck. It's going to slow down the Blink Dagger timing a little bit more. And VP, all they lose as a result of that is a Void.
Oh, Vanskor. So good from Yoku. He finds his initial target, helps with the Windrunner power shot to finish the job.
Yeah. It looked like they wanted to go for more there for a second, but now we're starting to see the negative armor really pay off on these weak heroes like the Doom, who's only got 10 armor to work with in the first place. The Disruptor, don't even talk about it. Same with the Puck. They're all kind of in the similar situation where you notice even Shashlo going for the Trinkle Boots. He's got negative armor whenever he gets caught by that thing. Nobody wants to really face the pain of this.
I'm actually going to feel so sorry about the Disruptor. I know you said not to mention him, but okay, maybe this will help. A catch out in the Witch Doctor, bring him back. Yoku, however, where's that paralyzing cast? Going to bounce down over into the illusions, however. So no fear, just lets the Death Ward go! He kills up Take Me Wild with a mech arriving as well. Nope, there's the axe from Shashlo. Coming in for the dunk. They move out of the storm with the Disruptor. And Yoku wants another initiation. He's going to get it. The jump forward. Let the spin start off. Have they got enough damage with a Midnight Pulse? They lock in Aloha Dance with a power shot. Helps out just enough damage with a Midnight Pulse to rip through both of the heroes of the Rebels. And they're looking for more underneath that tier 1 tower. They'll reach the tier 2 tower in a moment. The bash from Yoku makes it even easier to kill off the Disruptor. That guy's got boots and a TP scroll with a branch. Like, it's the Leap Branch build. And it is most definitely not enough.
They have absolutely no farm on 2 of their heroes. Doom, who's got a Devour ability, not even keeping up with 1 creep a minute. Net worth-wise,
he's
the
a
Sven,
3.3k Doom.
Yeah, the Sven is still in an okay position, but it's just the rest of the heroes that lag so far behind on the side of Rebel right now. And more importantly, it's just the momentum of the game is completely shifted. Rebel can't really keep up when it comes to either of the major categories, XP or net worth. We're ticking up at 5k already. Roshan's an open option for them too, just because they have the frontliner in FNG who's got the completed flags.
Oh, Take Me Wild already uses phase shift. The Crush is going to hit perfectly with the... Oh, okay. Shackles and Paralyzing Cast holds him in position. Yep. This Blink Dagger keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed.
At that top fight, he had 1,800 gold. Just to make that clear. Remember when he initially died after that chrono, he had 1,800 gold. I remember checking, because I love to check those things. Now he's got 1,700. So in the 3 minutes since then, he has lost 100 gold net. Not exactly how you want to start things off.
Life is way too hard right now for Rebels. And Aloha wants to go for more. The Chrono. Oh, Vanskor! Like his tail is caught in the end of that. And it's so nice. Yoku and Aloha Dance, they focus on the Vanskor, allowing for a movement to go for a little bit more. I don't think Axe, they realize he is there.
Yeah, they definitely don't. And Shashlo for a second thought about the jump. This could be a 5-man for him, as they're all pretty clumped up, but now VP still in a really aggressive position as G's going to make his way forward. Shashlo still has the angle, but...
Yeah, Maleficent's here on to Take Me Wild too. And he can't just orb himself away. In fact, Wish Doctor makes the most out of it. The Death Ward does its work. He puts a Maledict now over on this Sven. The Black Hole, it keeps Shashlo out of this fight with Yoku getting the crushes. No Fear just fights from inside the tree line. Rebel, they keep losing themselves one by one by one. and allowing VP to take not only the fight, but then instant objectives after. Roshan, then tier 1, now tier 2.
Yeah, that's 4 heroes that hit the deck immediately. This is going to be the tier 2 at bottom that goes down too. And they felt they had to take that fight just because of the angle, but Aloha Dance instantly with that black hole. Well worth it to pick up the axe kill. More importantly, this is going to be their high ground mechanic. They still have the mech available. They still have the Aegis available. And this is just going to be a free tier 3 tower at just 18 minutes into the game. Again, Disruptor and Doom are just heroes that are not meant to play from behind. Not really having any sort of impact. The Puck she's just like losing 100 gold every 2 minutes or so.
The Dragon Yoku back. He was the only one that was doomed up, but the Paralyzing Cask bouncing around, making it difficult for Rebel to follow this up. And you got mech in 1 second.
Yeah. You don't even really have to use it.
You really don't.
Yeah. You could wait for the other heroes to get low on top of that. They're just going to earn them up, go again.
Yeah, they're actually coming to fight. The Orbs and Sentry are down, so they see Take Me Wild, and they jump in, miss the crush, but the shackle! Oh, the perfect one there from God. Take out 2 of them. And the hope of Rebels is just dropping more and more and more. The only thing that saves them right now is the fact they still have tier 2 towers up in the other lane. What are they doing? They're coming to buy items underneath the Dire shop. Whoa, 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 no fear.
That's a little disrespect right now.
Yeah, it's a little too deep.
They use their shop in front of them.
They go for another kill. They still need to go for the towers. Wait, are they going for GG push here? That's a little ballsy. Like, you're not even 20 minutes into this game.
I think they're just kind of messing around right now. They're
game. That's
you don't just walk into the enemy shop and you don't just run into tier 3 towers right there like that.
They're going to try and fight him. Shashlo jumps out. Yoku, he wants this. So is his Faceless Void, looking for a good chrono position. Doesn't actually need one. Slaughter just obliterates the Disruptor. Shashlo is locked inside the Chronosphere, so they find another 2. I think they're just trying to make it so they can go to bed nice and early. Because right now, the Rebels are being crushed across the field. They're almost just trying to force out the GG call. Look at Yoku. More bashes. Keep the RNG rolling. Hey, why not? Shackles to keep Vanskor out of the base. This is brutal.
Yeah, the Sven is now farming in the other side of the jungle. They're going to lose the tier 2 mid at the same time. The amount of gold that they've just given away during this time period has kind of been an insurmountable lead built up now for VP as they're just killing effigies, taking out whatever they can.
This is Moonwell farming right here.
Yeah. They're going to take this mid tower now without any sort of issue.
You got a full Solar Crest as well on a Witch Doctor.
Yeah. The Puck still, he's just like losing 100 gold every minute.
1600 now.
Yeah. That is just ticking down. Never really a good sign.
Well, and will be a double raxing. The Doom is TPing forward. He dooms onto Aloha Dance. That's still a level 1 Doom. The Disruptor ulti, however, now that's done some work. Both Slaughter as well as Faceless Void dropping. The Glimpse God back over. The Shackle on Disruptor makes it so that he doesn't instantly help get the kill onto Aloha, but the work is still done. Seedoy needs the stun, and this can be a really big fight for Rebel. Yeah, you're down 1 lane of Rax, but VP just fed you 3 kills. 3.8k experience, about a 4k gold swing. You're going to catch God as well. He's bigger. He's a 7-kill streak. They still have to burn through the Aegis. No Fear is trying to solo up Vanskor at the moment. That ain't going to happen. But at least he makes it so there's distraction. God gets glimpsed back, but there's no follow-up.
They also used the buyback on the Slardar. I think Yoku thought that maybe there were better opportunities to be had right after that, but still. Like you said, a decent engagement right there. They get 16 or 1100 gold in favor, but
overall, you're probably looking about a 3k swing.
Yeah, it's not that much, considering how far behind they were to begin with.
It's a lot more than what the Rebels had beforehand.
Yeah. If we look at the net worth, it's not even just that. Like, just look at it by the team.
Well, you mean by this, the fact that it's only like Radiant dots?
Nah, you want to see, yeah, you want to see the Radiant dots, like the net worth of individual heroes. It just looks, it looks rough. It's like
that one.
That's like, that's pretty telling, right? You see green everywhere.
Hey, Disruptor has more than 1,000 net worth. He's doing better than he was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that Boots life was not for him.
Yeah. He's actually managed to pick himself up the Staff of Wizardry in a 4-star recipe. So the dream is alive. The dream is alive for the Rebels.
Oh, they know Puck's up here.
Yeah, that they do. And with the smoke maneuver, Yoku... Okay, well, they thought he was around there, but now he's moved down. He's going to orb the creep wave and actually reveal his position. He's actually got Veil of Discord up, so if they want to bring T... No, okay, he's out. He's... Wait, what?
Yeah, he just gets out.
Ah,
Easy peasy.
I actually thought VP would be able to get more vision on that than...
Oh, they're setting up at bottom now. They could get maybe one more hero down here. They could feint top, then immediately go bottom, pick off like 2 kills right now.
And you got Time Walk into Chrono, and Seedoi and Vanscott are in a perfect position to get wrecked. And in fact, there it is, the jump. How nice is that? Yoku moves back, so FNG doesn't catch him inside the Chronosphere. Means he can actually help up now with the Shackle over on Seedoi. The amplification on both of these heroes. They came as 2, they couldn't fake it out. The only other, like, collateral... oh boy! Oh no. Disruptor only comes up. Axe buys space with a call. This Witch Doctor with a Solar Crest. He's actually going to solo kill the Disruptor. Is that earn enough? No, it's... Wait. Yeah, it is. He solo kills the Disruptor. And No Fear now tries to run away from Shashlo. Again, the call is going to miss. But while Shashlo is chasing down No Fear, the mid-rack is being taken by the rest of Virtus.pro.
He's got to make his decision soon. Oh, the Puck's going to go for this too.
He Dream Coil.
They even commit the coil. They've got to get back now, though. The Axe is out of mana. He's going to have to run back manually. This is pretty rough for them. They're just going to... Okay, they just gave up racks for that.
Yep, that they did. This is a little clowny, to say the least. And in fact, they're going to kill the Axe. They know exactly where he blinked down to. Actually, they think he went up, but he's in the tree line. Now they're revealing with the Midnight Pulse coming down. The Shackle was there for one of the very few remaining trees on that top lane. Aloha, now also to be doomed up. He'll run to the tree line, just try and wait this one out, and then come back in with the one charges as well as the Greaves trigger. Let the rest of his team do the work. That Doom wears off in half a second, and he is in a perfect spot. Ventskor moves away just in time. You don't have Dream Call, you don't have Silence. So the Black Hole does its work. The Axe will die. Aloha still just keeps standing his ground. And FNG with time dilation makes it even harder for the Rebels. Are they jumping in again? Yep. Blink. Crush. Where's your time lock? Ventskor with a Maleficent on him. He can't get away. The Enigma Midnight Pulse helps to get both of those kills into his hands. And Crazy, well, he'll stop literally in time to die.
Yeah, that's 4 heroes down. I mean, there's not a whole lot to analyze. VP are just in a much superior position. Their draft, they were able to adjust it a lot more this time around. And Rebel, not a lot of hope here. There's that lone bright spot at that bottom area where they were able to pick up some kills, but immediately they get things right back on track. They leapfrog over the Sven and Networth with their individual heroes. They've got a BKB completed on Yoku now as he's already hunting for things. He's got a BKB up, not afraid of the Disruptor whatsoever.
Okay. He'll BKB, run out, toggle it a little bit. He wants Seedoi to chase him because he's going to blink in 1 second time, waste the time. And in fact, now he can actually, well, he doesn't have the mana for a crush. That's his downside right now. That's his only real downside right now. Top lane is doing his work. Shashlo, insanely low. The conversions are actually helping to kill him off. It's a Shackle movement from God. They catches Ventskor as well. This game is over. Please, put a white flag on the door.
Aloha Dance is still not dead, by the way. He's been at 200 HP. Oh my god. Alright.
He won't die. GG is finally called. Oh boy.
They used... You had to... If you don't watch the replay, it's not worth it for that one moment. But that Enigma ran around with 200 HP. He tanked a Sven stun, an orb, a silence, and a puck ulti, and he still didn't die. And then they were like, okay, this game's actually over.
At that point, like, what are you even holding on to? Like, you're not even going to continue the series at that point.
Yeah.
Brutal. Brutal. Well, that's going to wrap up our stream on Elite Stream 4 for now. I think there's more Dota coming up. Of course there's more Dota coming up. There's the qualifiers. We run 24/7, so make sure you tune in to the mainstream. And, yeah, we'll see you guys. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but Blitz still has more to do today.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you done?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, we'll both see you tomorrow.
Dunzo.